Well, it's Tuesday, so it's time for another truth bomb. And there's a new business buzzword in town. I've been hearing this particular buzzword now for several months, and I'm somewhat surprised it keeps coming up, and that is cost out. Everybody's talking about cost out. And even though that concept is not new, it seems to be the new thing that everybody's thinking about right now in this volatile and ambiguous world that we now all live in. And it got me thinking, what does this really mean in the context of sales and marketing? And it has a lot of implications. Lots of business owners, CFOs, CEOs, finance people are all looking, and always have done, for any means by which to reduce the outgoings. One of the things that's a truism in business is that the only known or the only certainty is your outgoings. It's always difficult to predict your income, and therefore the forecast, but we all know that the outgoings are always fairly predictable. So naturally, businesses are always looking for ways that they can reduce the outgoings. So cost out is now a thing. What does that mean for sales and marketing? Well, it means a lot. In this new world where technology is driving all sorts of advancements in all sorts of directions, the ability to reduce your cost of acquisition, the cost of acquiring customers, the cost to serve is now critical. And I keep banging on about the need for us to transform the way we go to market. Everybody's risk averse now. Everybody's looking to try and increase margin wherever they can and give their customers a better service. How do you do that? What are the sort of things that you can do to reduce the cost of sales and marketing as a percentage of revenue? Let's take this graph, for example, that you're looking at right now. Companies like Atlassian now are focusing very, very heavily on how they can remove that heavy cost of sales and marketing as a percentage of revenue. And businesses like Atlassian that can get their percentage of revenue down to as low as 19%, well, obviously those businesses are the businesses that can then go and reinvest in product development and reinvest in giving their customers a great lifetime customer value long-term journey. And so if you're a business now that's still got a really high cost of sales and marketing as a percentage of revenue, as in 50% and above, you are really going to start to struggle. Because, at that level, you're not making enough margin. You're being forced to be short-term in your thinking. You're probably, playing the month-end, quarter-end card. And in doing so, you're still treating sales as an old-fashioned brute force sales numbers game thing that I keep banging on about. So we have to transform. We have to do things differently. And the financial or the cost imperative now is driving all of this. As I said, I keep hearing cost out all the time. There's a reason. Everybody's looking to try and do things smarter and better. So today's truth bomb is all about that. It's all about the reality that we all have to acknowledge now. That sales and marketing as a percentage of revenue is always the highest cost. The cost of acquiring your customers. How do you do it better? How can you go out and improve the bottom line? How can you improve the P&L and the balance sheet? How can you make sure that you're protecting the business by having the most efficient and cost-effective means by which to serve your customers? So think about that. Think about cost out. Think about the implications. Think about your ability as a sales and marketing business to be able to reinvest some of the margins that you're making, to be able to do things better with AI bots and with smarter digital services and platforms that enable you to give your customer a better service. This is what we do at Sales Tribe. We've spent the last 4 years building digital sales transformation programs. And today's truth bomb is all about exactly that. How do you build a more effective, more cost-efficient sales and marketing approach so that you can be also up there with the Atlassians? High margin, lots of reinvestment, and an ability to be sustainable in the future. That's half the battle. Anyway, that's enough of my ranting. Until next week, look forward to another truth bomb next Tuesday. Bye for now.